Another spectacular day here in the neighborhood. It really is a run of weather. It's just pretty damn good. Anyway, but it's cold last night. Let's see, what miseries do I have? I got morning hair that wouldn't go away, so forgive the hair. Found a stupid Lyme tick on me last night. I was very close to some vital parts. That was very irritating. One of the little nymphs, but he was dead. So I'll microscope him and see if there's any blood in him. What else? Hey, I got some sort of ingrown hairy thing on my goddamn fucking face, and it's really bugging the fucking shit out of me. It's been like a month, and this thing just won't go away. What else? Yeah, I guess that's it for the personal jabber. Alright, now on to the philosophy. Yeah, that's right, philosophy video. Yay! Alright, let's see, did I bring everything I need? A bag full of fun. And, such. Okay, philosophy. Yeah. Yeah, this life thing, it captures you, I mean, you get caught up in it. You're alive, and you're conscious, and you're feeling, and you're engaged in the system, and so it's very hard not to be all like impressed by it. Like it means something. It's like the home team now, because you're part of it, and so somebody's being critical of it. It's like being critical of your little mother or something. And so it's a little difficult sometimes for people to have a conversation that isn't veiled in all of this attachment stuff. And I'm not saying I haven't been guilty of it too, because I have in the past. And, I could get romantic about my little Tarzan visions of a perfect world or something. Sure, I got little stories I can tell that I like to tell for myself, but it's not philosophy. And I guess, right in the fucking goddamn face, son of a bitch. Ow, you see that? Ow, right in my nose. Damn pricker bushes. Somebody ought to do something about it. Oh, that's right. It's my path. Guess I'm stuck. Deers, they eat the leaves off, but unfortunately they won't bite the stems down. So I gotta cut this shit. Obviously, I gotta cut this shit. I'm gonna snag one of my eyes out or something. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, we get caught up in it, and home team kind of thing, and we become defensive, and because it seems, like I said, complaining is never attractive, and so we're just going to be, oh no, don't find any faults. But there's such a lie to this whole thing. I guess that's what I want to get to is, it's almost like the politics of philosophy now. It's like political sides, and it's like all these who can come up with a bigger pile of bullshit. The taxing spenders or the borrowing spenders. Who can fuck it up quicker and more thoroughly. And there's a lot of that going on here in terms of philosophy. These camps and all this crap. I don't know if there's anything, I'm not like offering some kind of brilliant solution other than we have to keep forcing the argument into some sort of concise, hard realm, and not let it waver, and somehow label the argument, somehow reduce it, and keep reducing it until we get something that's really pure, the real gold, without all the crap. It's like nothing against Fred, but he posted a video today that was really quite irritating because should have just been labeled like, fuck this stupid video coming. Because he did a Lego, he picked up the Legos in the park and whatever, and did it in fast motion, and you couldn't tell what he was saying, and it's like, what? Is there a punchline here? And there really wasn't. And it wasn't, it just wasn't a very good 7-minute joke or whatever the fuck it was. I just, I really didn't need to waste my time with that today. It didn't inspire me. So anyway, but like I said, I've posted plenty of videos that are likewise inconsistent with the usual pattern, and probably not what people expected when they clicked on the button. And I apologize for that, in hindsight. But I'll probably do it again, because like I said, we're just hard to get into a better pattern, because nobody's in the pattern. There's no example of the right way to do it, so we all just keep doing it the wrong way. And there's no accountability for doing it the wrong way, so it's sort of like politics. There's no accountability for cheating, and no punishment. And so there's, the potential of the big payoff for being a lying crook, and the penalty is, well, you go get another job somewhere else, like at IBM or something, because you feathered your nest anyway. So even if you get found to be a bum, you're not a bum like me or you would end up being a bum. It's like you're not sitting there with your shopping cart full of tin cans. You're still got a comfortable place to go. So, like we're subject to that real kind of accountability. Failure is harsh. You live hard when you fail. But these game players, they're not going to fall anywhere. So anyway, so I'm thinking okay, so you got to do 3-minute videos, a little summing up on subject, narrow subject, keep everything really simple in terms of the jargon, and something like that. And that's the way to go, and that's the way to make this work. As a communication medium, an argumentation medium, and but there's so much prejudice built into it. The status quo, pop culture, these driving things that exist behind everything and in everything, and that's problematic. Because it gets discouraging, if you can't get to a real conversation, and you just walk away, and then the conversation doesn't get into, and people just keep talking the babble endlessly forever and ever. But it's only 3 years into this YouTube crap, so 4 now, I guess. I don't know. I'm only 3 years into it, and that really isn't a long time. But so far, a couple thousand videos, and haven't really advanced the ball anywhere. I have a feeling like I'm running in circles. I understand there's, I've had an impact. It just isn't, I just don't know if it's the one I intend. And so that's what we get on to is the intention of philosophy, and that's where another real clear thing that ought to be distinct, and I've argued this before, but there are people here who are talking psychology. They're not talking philosophy. I mean, they're trying to give people a way of looking at their life and their place, and to feel good about it. And so that's fine, but just label it. I mean, you're medicating people, or you're stimulating people, or you're actualizing people. You can put a word on it if you want. I mean, you can label it nicely, but it is bullshit. I mean, it is synthetic. It's not philosophy. It's not reality. And I know you want to disguise it as reality. You want to pretend that the Gaia crap or some of the crap is real crap, so you'll have integrity, and so more people will come along and get all positive thinky. And so you think the ends justify the means, that getting people to come along, it's okay if you fuck the truth in the ass. And I say sort of bullshit to that. I mean, there's a logic to it, don't get me wrong, but there's a principle. And so again, we're in this conflict between, well, do I have a right to, when is it appropriate to go pragmatic versus principled. Like practical solution. What kind of risk, I guess, do you take with the truth? What kind of damage, what kind of offense do you impose on it for what kind of gain? And what's the payoff and the reward? And so it does get complicated. I mean, because there's times where you say, okay, the social contract is shit. If you had ultimate power, maybe you would step on social contract toes in certain circumstances because it needed to be done, like assassinating Adolf Hitler or something. But